So, hi, I'm Majestic Michelle, and I just got out of the shower. And my guides were just pulling me to say that it's time to come on and chat a little bit. And so we're into June here. We just started, and there has been some major energy shifts. And I know the last couple of days, I'm not usually, okay, I'm emotional, I'm an empath, but not as the way that I feel like there's stuff coming up for me that shouldn't be coming up anymore. And so when we go through moments like this, we need to just kind of take that time, meditate, and really see, is this my stuff? Or is this just an energetic, and this is how the universe is showing me that everyone else is going through a lot of stuff right now? Let me see if I can make this picture a little bit clearer. And so today I'm just going to go ahead and pull one of my meditation cards, and we're just going to talk about it, see what the universe is saying that we all need today. Oh, journey. And so it looks like we probably could be on a new journey. So I want you guys to really just go ahead and take a look at this card and see what you see in it. What emotions come up for you? That is, if you ever get my card, that's how I talk about using them too, is that you take a look at the front of the picture and you just kind of visualize and just kind of lose yourself into it for a little bit. Each card had some sacred geometry underneath for some coded stuff. And then on top is pour paint, and then a couple different mediums. And so when I do it, my guys just kind of tell me this is what I'm doing, and I just let it dry and see what happens. And they all come out completely different. But the affirmation for the journey card today is, I know I am safe on this journey here on earth. So right now we're going through this troubled time where not everyone knows exactly who they are, where they're supposed to be, where they fit in, what is going on in this earth plane of ours, and why it's all happening. And so we just need to kind of get back into our bodies. And do you guys remember a few weeks ago when I talked about how to get back into our bodies? Just for men, you got to follow your urethra up to into the tip on the inside, and it's what the Chinese call your chi point. And for women, it's our uterus. And just kind of put your hands over there. It's in the center of our body. We just kind of put our hands over there and just kind of breathe all of our energy into that space. The problem with this world is that it's not that we are not connected to the earth or not grounded enough. Because as I've talked about before, our bodies come from the earth. We're already grounded to the earth. It is the fact that we, as a plasma being, don't want to be in this body, and to learn how to maneuver this body through this earth and how they need to work together to manifest everything we need. And so we're just going to go ahead and take a deep breath and come back into our bodies a couple more times. All right. Doesn't that feel better? So as I've talked about before too, when we've done the meditation cards, there's always negative emotions that will probably sometimes come up, like the journey, like what are you afraid of? Why haven't you been on your journey already? What's stopping you? And usually it's the question of what is stopping you that is the most prominent, but yet it also is the one that nobody wants to admit. Because usually it's like, oh, it's my kids, or it's my husband, or it's my family. What would they think? But truthfully, if they're truly love you and they support you and want the best for you, they're going to understand that you need to be on this journey. So we're just going to go ahead and choose a few different positive cards. And we'll talk about how they relate to the affirmation and the card journey today. All right. What cards are we choosing? 1, 2, oh, the top one. All right, 3. And the first card is courage. It's kind of what I just really kind of sort of talked about, isn't it? The courage to admit to yourself even. So today I want you to kind of watch to see when you're being courageous or when you notice others are being courageous. And just keep a check on that. Happiness. With your journey, are you happy with being on that journey? Because life is a journey already. And so if we're not happy on our journey, do we need to trade paths and go on to a different path for this journey? And then today I want you to take notice on when you feel completely happy about something or when you notice happiness in other people. And then this one here, acceptance. Accept yourself and your journey for where you're at today. That is one of the biggest things on any journey. We have to accept where we're at because we can't change or make any directional changes if we're not being completely honest with where we are at, with accepting everything that's there. So thank you for joining me today. I'm Majestic Michelle. If you need to have your own cards pulled today, go ahead and let me know. You can get a hold of me on Facebook at Healing with Michelle Adams, and you can get a hold of me on my at my website with healingwithmichelleadams.com. It was great talking to you today. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.